Welcome to our show, Who's Writing? This is a series where we interview all the members of the Woodward staff. The writers are on a short coffee break right now, so let's get to know who's writing. Welcome everybody to Who's Writing, presented by the Woodward. Today's guest is Rachel Zarubski. How are you today, Rachel?
I'm doing good today, Felix. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. So I think the best way to start the interview, like most of the interviews we do, what do you do for the Woodward and what is your position?
I am the opinion editor for the Woodward, so I write opinion pieces. They could be connected to Marywood, or it could be an opinion about anything in general.
All right. So for your role, what is your favorite aspects of it as your opinion editor for the Woodward?
I get my opinions out there, and I think that's great for the experience. Plus, other times I'll get to collaborate with other people on certain editorial pieces. It's nice to interact with the community and ask their opinions as well.
All right. So how long have you been with the Woodward?
I have been with the Woodward since 2021, I think. I actually switched majors during that year from pre-PA originally to writing, and this was back when the English department was merged with the comm department. And then I ended up enjoying my time in the comm department, so originally I was on the path of film, digital media, but then the more I got into it, the more I realized I preferred the writing aspect of it, so I switched to journalism/public communications.
All right, so for your time here in the Woodward, what was your favorite article?
The one on therapy dogs, because I got to ask opinions on Pacer Space with what the students thought about bringing in the therapy dogs, and I've noticed they've come to Marywood more days. So I'd like to think that that article was part of the reason for the increase in therapy dogs.
Doing articles for the opinion, how do you form your opinion? How do you know which one is going to be the best, or is it the first thing that pops in your head and you write about it? What is the process of writing one article?
Sometimes it's a little bit hard to think about an opinion, only because it's so broad, but I know now Maddie's trying to connect some to Marywood as well. So sometimes I'll think of an opinion, and for opinion pieces, forget the rule about not saying I in an article. You have to find that balance between adding your opinion, but then you have to back it up with some research as well. So that could be a little tricky, because the first time I've ever written an opinion piece, I did too much research and not enough of my opinion. And sometimes I still have that habit, especially if it's a bit more of a challenging article to write, because I do want to show the facts, but at the same time, it's an opinion piece. I need my opinion in there.
So do you prefer writing opinions directly towards Marywood, or your own personal side, or outside of school?
I mostly just write opinions for the Woodward. I would like to do more writing outside of school, but with two majors, I've got a lot of work, so unfortunately I don't have a lot of time to write, but I would like to try to do that.
All right. What do you do besides the Woodward in the comm department?
I'm at TV Marywood as well, and I'm behind camera 3, so it's pretty rare to see me in front of the camera, right now. I'm also a radio DJ and a behind-the-scenes photographer for our newest club, Marywood Films.
All right. Talking about Marywood Films, the film just wrapped up in the production stage this Friday. So how was the process for that over about a month for that Marywood Films?
Personally, it was a bit annoying staying late, but overall, I think it was worth it. I think this film's going to be pretty good.
So I want to switch away from Marywood, more to your personal side, your opinion stuff. So I know you're a big fan of cartoons.
Yes, I am.
So what is your favorite cartoon of all time? On the spot. I know it's going to be difficult. If it's difficult, we can do a top 3. Up to you.
Yeah, that's a good question. Adult cartoons, childhood.
We can just mix them together.
Okay. I'm going to do a top 3. South Park is definitely one of my favorites. I think it's hilarious, but I have noticed it's gotten less crass in the later seasons. So like if you're someone who doesn't like the crass humor, a later season might be the best for you because it's more like topical now. BoJack Horseman was another really good cartoon. That lasted for 6 seasons on Netflix. And it started off kind of goofy and like it was going to be another silly adult cartoon. But then I think in season 2 it started picking up and it got more serious. And then now for one of my favorite childhood cartoons was Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. I used to watch that all the time when I was a kid.
Do you like Disney?
Oh, I'm a huge Disney fan.
Do you consider yourself a Disney adult?
Yes, but not like the crazy one or like the stereotyped Disney adult. Like, I'm pretty chill with my interests, but at the same time, how do you not like Disney?
I know. And I know you're a big animals fan as well. So do you prefer cats or dogs?
Both are fine, but I'm definitely more of a dog person because they just give you endless love and affection. Cats, you kind of have to work for, and I do actually have a good story with someone's cat on campus. So I walked over to their dorm to try on some stuff for something we're filming for one of our projects, and then I'm going to help her do something else. So I was trying on that second costume. And one of the roommates has an emotional support animal. Her name's Cosmo. And she was walking up to me as if she wanted me to pet her. So, of course, I try to pet the cat, but then she runs away from me. And I kept doing that. And then as I'm changing, I feel this cat rub up against my leg. And I'm like, do you want my love and affection or don't you? And then later on, I had my stuff like right over here, like pretend this is the shelf. Here's Cosmo. She's like doing this, trying to attack my stuff. And of course, both of us are laughing because the person I'm helping out, she has never seen that behavior from the cat before.
Who is someone you want to meet? It could be a famous person, like anybody in the world.
I recently got into this Never After series, and I would love to meet the author Emily McIntyre. But unfortunately, she lives all the way in Tennessee, so I don't think she's going to come around here for a book signing.
What is one thing that like the audience won't know about you, but like is a fun fact you tell everybody?
I don't know. Whenever I get this question, I always think, I swear I'm not a boring person, but then at that point, I can't remember anything interesting about myself. Like, seriously, I could have climbed Mount Everest. I did not do this. And I'd probably still be like, yeah, I don't know.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in to Who's Writing. Thank you, Rachel, for coming on once again. Remember to subscribe to our YouTube page and go to thewoodward.org for all of our articles. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.